And hello again, everyone. We welcome you to Climber Stadium here in Columbus Grove, set for what should be a good one as a majority of the area wraps up the final week of non-league football competition. And what a game we've got for you tonight. A couple of teams that advanced deep into the playoffs a year ago is set to square off as the Bulldogs of Columbus Grove meet the Patriots of Patrick Henry. With Miles Holliday, I'm Randy Roberts, partner. This feels like a big game. Couple of 2-0 teams, couple of teams expecting to go deep into the playoffs again this year. Place is beginning to fill up, and we're ready to go for what should be a great night high school football.
Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Randy Roberts, it has a playoff feel. Why? Because these are two tradition-rich football teams, and there are dudes absolutely everywhere on the field for both these teams.
Both teams, as we said, coming in at 2-0. Looking forward to what should be a good one. This meeting will be the 10th all-time between these two. Patrick Henry leads the series 5-4, which actually began with a playoff game in the late 90s, as it looks like a little bit of rain beginning to fall once again. We thought it was all cleared out in the area. Patrick Henry snapped a two-game losing streak to Grove with a win last year, 40-28, and much like last week, talked about a long losing streak in one stadium. How about one here? Patrick Henry has not won here in Climber Stadium since 2016.
Well, just add them to the list of long vanquished opponents who struggled here at Climber Stadium. The Bulldogs, they absolutely dominate here at home.
Now let's bring you the starting lineups. Let's start with the visiting Patrick Henry Patriots. Set the top of our pregame coming in at 2-0 under veteran head coach Bill Inselman. Now 262 career wins that take nothing away from their first two opponents, but this is a step up in competition for the Patriots after defeating Hicksville 47-6 and Ayersville 48-2.
Yeah, and you look at the yards per carry, it's absolutely obscene. Lincoln Krieger 22 yards per carry, Smith and Reuter 17 and 14 yards per carry. That tells you what they had their way with their first two opponents, doesn't it?
Yeah, they ran for 659 yards through those first two games. Lincoln Krieger just had 154 yards rushing, also effective throwing the football, 11-16 for 195, couple of touchdowns, has thrown a couple of interceptions as well. And remember, this is a guy who's kind of thrusted into the quarterback role halfway through the year. Patrick Henry lost their all-time leading passer in Nash Meyer, had to move over from a receiver spot where he was going to set all sorts of records, and has really felt at home running this BH offense.
Yeah, you watched Lamar Jackson last night for the Ravens, right? Two threat quarterbacks seem to be the norm now in football. Lincoln Krieger, definitely that guy. What kind of athlete is he? Well, he's the kind of athlete that's gotten Big Ten attention. Minnesota likes him. He's a guy that's going to be playing on Saturday afternoons.
Well, defensively, the Patriots have held their first two opponents to a total of 119 yards rushing and 88 passing, and it starts with a big linebacker inside, Akavian Kreider, 16 tackles, and Grant Smith, a guy we talked about a lot when we saw the Patriots a year ago, 13 tackles, with half of them coming for tackles for loss.
Just building off that sensational 2023 season he had with 23 sacks a year ago. So you know he's a guy that can get upfield and tackle. The guy I really like is Jaden Punches, number 15, 6'4", 188 pounds. He's an outside linebacker. Watch for Patrick Henry to stack him to the side that they think that Columbus Grove is going to run to.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup tonight now for the Bulldogs of Columbus Grove under head coach Andy Schaefer, who with a win tonight will give him 90 in his career. It's the, I guess, the battle of the hyphenated schools for Columbus Grove through two games, defeating Pandora Gilboa 35-7 in their opener, and then what I'm sure was an eye-opener for the area. Thought it was going to be a good game with Liberty Benton. Well, partner, it wasn't much of a good game. Grove just absolutely handled Liberty Benton 42-14.
You and I had Liberty Benton defeating Otto Glandorf in week one. Came away impressed, didn't we? Absolute dismantling at the hands of Columbus Grove last week. This Columbus Grove team, you look at their defensive stats, Randy, and it's kind of tough to figure out because they haven't played full four quarters yet with their number ones, right? Their JVs have played the second half, so it's tough to really get a gauge. Now, what you do need to know, though, that this defensive unit, 11 silver bullets flying to the football. They get after the ball in a mean, nasty way. Offensively, what a fun group. You got Barraza, who can score anytime he touches it, Hopkins, who leads the team in receptions, and probably the most efficient quarterback in Northwest Ohio, Landon Best. I had him week one against PG, and I came away really impressed.
Yeah, Barraza just a shave under 9 yards per carry, 248 yards through the first 2 games, when you take out the fact that, again, probably hasn't played a fourth quarter yet this year. Best effective 3 rushing touchdowns, a couple of passing touchdowns. Like his counterpart, has thrown a couple of interceptions, though, early in the season. But the defense for Columbus Grove have allowed just 21 points through 2 games, but they've given up 550 yards, so there is a chance that this Patrick Henry unit that does seem to be pretty efficient could be able to move the football on them.
It all depends on who are the guys that gave up that yardage, right? Their number ones have been very, very good. Levi Schrader, unbelievable. I saw him in week 1, had an interception return for a touchdown. Unbelievable inside linebacker, Landon Houston, number 11. He's as good as you get. And Kylan Mays, number 52. He leads this team in sacks. He is a Bulldog on the interior for Columbus Grove.
Yeah, Raider leads the team in tackles at 21. Like you said about Gavin Barraza, Trevin Baxter, each with a couple of interceptions. So these couple ball hawks, this is a team that'll get after it defensively.
Yeah, they've caused 6 turnovers in their first 2 games. It is an impressive Columbus Grove defense.
Now, before we get to our kickoff, let's run through our keys to the game in this one, and let's start with the Patrick Henry Patriots.
Yeah, number 1, stop Grove's best, right? Is it the quarterback that's the best? Is it Trenton Barraza? Well, whoever the best is, you're going to have to stop and limit their opportunities. Number 2, how do you not have emancipate the end zone with Lincoln Krieger, right? The kid is unbelievable. You highlighted his numbers, 154 yards rushing, 4 TDs. I really think he is a better passer at the deep ball than he has shown. Let's let him stretch the field. 11 to 16, 195, 2 touchdowns. Emancipate that end zone. We do it with Lincoln. And number 3, throw to run. Bill Inselman kind of gave us this one. He thinks that this is a real tough interior front 7 for Columbus Grove. Don't try to bang your head against that real early. Throw short, throw often, loosen them up, then try to run the football.
And some keys to the game tonight for Columbus Grove.
Number 1, pick up the blitz. You and I have done Patrick Henry games for a long time, and we know that Ben George, the defensive coordinator, he loves to attack, doesn't he? So he's going to send people. They're going to blitz. You're going to have to pick it up at your Columbus Grove. Make sure you're not getting behind the sticks. Number 2, big play Barraza. You could argue all day long about who the best player is in Northwest Ohio. You can argue it, but make sure his name is included in the argument, right? 8.9 yards per carry. He is outstanding. And then number 3, out-hit Patrick Henry. This is a Columbus Grove team that takes pride in being the most physical football team on the field. Well, guess what? So does Patrick Henry. Whoever wins the battle being physical has a big advantage here tonight.
A big early season matchup, couple of 2-0 teams, and it's never too early to talk about computer points, right? A ton of those on the line.
Everybody's favorite topic.
That's right. Looking forward to what should be a good one, a big early season test, and we'll have it for you next here on WOSN. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here at Clymer Stadium, just about ready to go for this one. Columbus Grove won the toss, wanted to put their offense on the field first, so they've elected to receive the football, and we'll get it out of the way now because Miles mentioned as the night goes on, Columbus Grove, best uniform in high school football.
Oh, without a doubt, especially the helmet, right? Scarlet and gray. Love it. You know what also I love? Look at the guys back deep they have to return this football. A little bit of wrinkles, stacking them right there, playing them in the middle, not knowing which way they're going to go. Makes it tough for Patrick Henry to decide where to kick the football.
And while we have a minute before kickoff, should we mention the birthday boy sitting behind us?
Hey, Ken Reeker had his birthday this week. Best producer in America. He is the Steven Spielberg of high school football. What number was it, by the way? Want to do the big reveal, Randy?
So we just, the unnamed birthday, but we want to say happy birthday to Ken. So
it's a high number, folks.
We'll just say that if this was Canadian football, you would still need another 5 yards to get to midfield.
Oh, I love it. A little bit of a delay here as I guess we have to get through the whole pregame mix.
You got to let the clock run all the way to 0. So even though, right, we see that basketball, both teams on the floor, hey, you know what, we'll cut the timeout a little short. But even though both units on the field are going to let that pregame clock run all the way to 000 before we begin.
If you're looking at the kicker for Patrick Henry and saying, number 2, he's a big dude. Well, you know what? That's their quarterback. That's Lincoln Krieger. He's going to toe it up.
Krieger won a bit of a battle late in the last season into this year to handle some of the kicking duties as well. So we'll see what happens here.
It's something you don't see very often, right? Your kicker is actually your starting quarterback.
Right. So Barraza and Trevin Baxter, the two men deep for the Bulldogs. As Krieger is going to put the toe into this one. Good kick, fielded at about the 10-yard line. Head high, Baxter with a hole is going to get out near the 30 before he is taken down in a big special teams hit. And we feel like there's going to be quite a few of those big hits in this one tonight.
We saw a huge hit deliver right away. Number 11, we highlighted him in the pregame. Landon Houston just absolutely lit up a white jersey. Physicality on play number 1.
So just underway, 11:54 to go in the opening quarter. Our scoreboard tonight brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. So Grove will open up, it looks like, in the shotgun.
It trips to the far side, making Patrick Henry declare.
Best is going to run. He's going to have Barraza as the lead blocker. He'll be undercut after he picks up a couple of yards. Looked like number 3, Reed Krieger, the sophomore, the first one there to make the stop.
A good job by number 56 for Patrick Henry. Max Johnson, the outside linebacker, holding the ground. Nice little concept by Columbus Grove, going trips to the field, coming back to the short side.
Hey, while we have a minute, partner, we should also mention, you can see that they're in the background of your screen. Good to see the games returning, right?
Yeah, little kids playing football, a tradition in towns that love football.
That's right. Counter move on the shotgun. Braz is going to pick up a couple of yards. This Grove is going to be about 4 yards shy of getting the first down.
A second time that they've gone away from the trips, trying to establish we're going to run into the boundary. Second time, Patrick Henry says, no, you're not.
Should also mention, we were both on the field before the game. Grass a little bit thicker than maybe you would like.
You and I, we play a lot of golf shots and stuff that's just
That is absolutely correct, sir. Got the new Pumas a little dirty, by the way. Here's a little pitch. They're going to go to Baxter. Trying to get to the outside. He's going to be shy of the first down. That's a nice job coming up with the tackle there, Grant Schwab.
Yeah, Grant Schwab flies up in a hurry. I don't know if you could hear it on our mics, but Ben George was screaming. And here's Columbus Grove, a little bit of wrinkle, getting Patrick Henry to have to call timeout. Patrick Henry thought it was going to be a punt. No, not so fast. We're going to go for it.
Yeah,
Great move.
Patriots were caught trying to bring their special teams out onto the field. And Columbus Grove, in the meantime, quickly got to the line. So like you said, here we see an early timeout burned by Patrick Henry.
Hey, you wonder if they really are going to go for it here on 4th down. In your own end, might not do that. Go ahead and punt the football away. But great gamesmanship, right? What did it do? It got Patrick Henry to use one of their timeouts.
So it's going to be 4th and 2 from the 38-yard line. We'll see what Grove elects to do now. They do send their punt unit out. So Baxter will do the punting.
Probably one of those sets, Randy, where they line up in it, and if Patrick Henry's confused, they have a predetermined play that they're going to run.
So Baxter steps into this one, gets the low snap, end over end, does take a bit of a bounce. Holloway had to get out of the way. Grove acting as if that was touched by Holloway.
If it hit Holloway, that's not his responsibility. You got to yell, hey, get out of the way, yell fire, Peter, anything. Allow your guys as they're peeling back to know that the ball is short.
So there's no call as if it was going to be Columbus Grove football. So it'll be good field position for Patrick Henry to begin their first offensive possession of the night.
Well, Ben George, defensive coordinator for Patrick Henry, got to be ecstatic. Got a 3-and-out on Columbus Grove's first possession. Let's see what Bill Inselman, head coach and play caller, has in store for this PH offense.
Krieger out of the shotgun is going to run here on 1st down, trying to bounce to the outside, spins out of one would-be tackler and is able to slide forward. He's going to get out near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, just a glimpse of how a good athlete he is. Little spinner Rooney right there, falls forward for 5 yards. Looked like he was going to get stopped at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to mark him down at the 39 where he first touched, but a good gain of 7 on 1st down is going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Under 10 minutes to go, opening quarter here in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard. 2 receivers go to that far side. Back lines up with the quarterback. He's to the right. Krieger, he's going to be the lead blocker as he goes that way. And He looks like he will be close, and he will pick up the Dales Concrete and Decorative Stamping first down.
Now, Andy Coles, the defensive coordinator here, loves to be a physical. He's going to bring Houston on a backer blitz right here, but watch the guys up front for Patrick Henry pick it up because he exposes his chest. See it right there? And you walk up and you expose your chest, it gives the offensive line a target to take care of you. Good job by that Patrick Henry offensive line.
It's a gain of 5 there. And it is a fresh set of downs for the Patriots out at the Columbus Grove 44-yard line. Krieger with that look again. This time he will give to the back through. Let's see if we can get a number on that. I believe that is number 22, Jaden Rutter, a 5'8", 155-pound junior.
Yeah, why not give it to him? What averages 17 yards a carry coming in today. Keep feeding him the rock. And Randy, remember one of our goals for one of our keys for Columbus Grove was to out-hit Patrick Henry. I don't think that's happening right now.
It's a gain of 5 there, 2nd and 5, just shy of midfield. Krieger's going to have 3 receivers to the near side. He's going to look to throw for the first time tonight. Has a little bit of pressure, looking downfield, being chased. Pass is going to be deflected, and it's going to be intercepted. Krieger trying to rip it away from the arms of the defender, but that one's going to be taken away as Kylan Mays comes up with the pick.
Now, Kylan Mays is going to get a gift, but take a look at number 16. He's going to do a good job of forcing Krieger to settle up as he rolls, and he gets his hands in the air. He's going to deflect the pass. That's Gooch. It's going to work outside. Keep working, keep working. Krieger's going to get rid of it, but you're going to go left hand on right arm, ball's in the air, and then maybe the best interception ever in the career right there. How about the big fella, Kylan Mays, coming up with a huge play? You think that's his best interception ever, Randy?
Is it? Yeah. Only?
He's
right?
only, right? Big fella rumble.
Great field position for the Bulldogs. They're going to start at the Patrick Henry 27-yard line. First mistake of the night made by the Patriots. Best in the shotgun. First give Braza. Braza trying to stretch to that left, and he is going to be taken down as Krieger is able to knife up and make the stop.
Now, initially, when you look at this, you say it's going to be something that pops because there's no white jersey within 10 yards of these 2 outside receivers, right? And they're going to run jet sweep, but watch Krieger fly up and beat the block right there, and he comes up like a Patriot missile. Hello, I'm a big hitter, not just a quarterback, Lincoln Krieger.
Loss of 2 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 12 at the 29.
Interesting way to play off those inside receivers, Randy. Make it tough for him to get the block.
Best looking to throw. He'll get underneath. There's Braza with it, trying to make a man miss. It's going to take 3 white jerseys to bring him down at about the 15-yard line.
Anytime you can get Trent Braza, the football in space, always a good idea. Credit Best, though, for looking, and then coming back to his secondary read. Very efficient.
Gain of 15 to get down to the 14-yard line. It does get inside for Dales Concrete and Decorative Stamping first down. Best trying to get everyone set. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Braza to the left of Best. Braza's going to get the carry. Works off that left side, and he'll rumble for a couple of yards. He'll get down to about the 10.
Randy, I absolutely love this. This is going to be great right here. You're going to run inside. Braza's going to get it, but watch your quarterback Best. He is going to jump right behind and give a little extra push behind his running back, Braza. Watch it right there. Oh, I see you got the football, buddy. I'm going to get in there. How many quarterbacks want to get dirty like that? Not many.
Not many. It's a gain of 4 on the run, 2nd and 6 from the 10-yard line. Best still in the shotgun. Braza, that sidecar to the left as they continue to move some bodies. Now Braza off the right side. It's going to get in, and he will score the Columbus Grove touchdown.
Yeah, this is what makes Braza special, isn't it? He's going to get the football. He's going to press inside, but then has the quickness to bounce it out, and nobody for Patrick Henry can stop him. Randy, watch him, the last burst right there. Faster than anybody on the field, and then when he smelled the touchdown, dive into the end zone. Big time, big play, Braza.
See Verhoff on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and this is good. So it's Columbus Grove able to take advantage of the Patrick Henry mistake. They turn the interception into points. Grove will score the first touchdown of the night. They have the early lead as we'll step aside here on WOSN. It's Columbus Grove with a 7-0 lead over Patrick Henry here. 6:26 to go opening quarter in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard. So Evan Verhoff ready to kick, and if that name sounds familiar, partner.
Yeah, Reese Verhoff kicking at Marshall. Couple weeks, he'll be kicking in the shoe as the Thundering Herd visit the Buckeyes.
Skipping kick fielded at about the 15-yard line. Kiefer Holloway trying to find somewhere to go, and he'll be gang tackled past the 25.
But you know you take special teams important when you put one of your better defenders on it, and that's Landon Houston, number 11 inside linebacker. He's going to work his way upfield, get involved in this tackle right there. He is a contact magnet. Great job by the special teams for Columbus Grove.
Patriots start at their own 27. So after the interception, Columbus Grove able to score in 4 plays, covering 27 yards, taking just a shave under 2 minutes off the clock. Krieger gives off here on first down. Just
ball's loose.
A lot of room. Ball is popped loose, like Miles said. It's going to be the second turnover. And coming away with the football, Aiden Patrick, and he's going to be wrestled down inside the 5.
Oh, boy. Watch this middle linebacker right here. Houston's going to fill, and he's not just going to fill, but he's going to explode and cause this fumble right there. Boom! Hello, football. Teammates, pick it up and go have some fun. That is linebacker play at its finest right there.
So after an interception, Columbus Grove able to score now with an extremely short field. After a fumble, they're going to take over at the Patrick Henry 3-yard line with a 1st and goal. Not the hole that you wanted if you're Patrick Henry.
Yeah, Patrick Henry came out physically dominant early, but turnovers have been a problem.
Best trying to worm his way in. He'll be shy of the goal line.
It'll be 2nd and goal for the Bulldogs.
Best running behind First and Mays over on that left-hand side. Well, in and out of the huddle in a hurry, Columbus Grove.
2nd and goal from the 1. Best will try again. Wanted to go over the pile, and the official on the far side said he crossed the plane, and he will give him the Bulldog touchdown.
Well, it wasn't exactly Herschel Walker jumping over the pile, but it was effective enough. At best, you just love his tenacity. He's going to keep fighting until he gets that ball over the end zone line. This game has changed drastically in the last couple of moments.
13-0 Verhoff on to attempt the extra point. Waiting on the snap, high snap, but it's no problem for the special teams unit. And the extra point is good. What a start for Columbus Grove. They have taken advantage of 2 Patrick Henry turnovers. Now 14-0. Still early in this opening quarter. We'll take a break on WOSN. 14-0 Columbus Grove with lead over Patrick Henry here. 5:43 left to go opening quarter in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard. Boy,
blink of an eye,
Columbus
right?
Grove, yeah, you couldn't draw it up any better. We are up here with the Patrick Henry coaches on the visitors press box. You gotta like what they are going through and trying to convey it to their players. You're not going to get all these back at once. You got to stick within your system. That's hard to do when your kick returner takes a big hit like that.
How about the work on special teams again by one of the starters for Columbus Grove. This time, Trevon Baxter, number 9, running down, knifing through. But these guys for Columbus Grove, they absolutely love contact. Have you seen a team better at using their shoulder pads? I mean, they get their shoulder pads underneath guys, and then they finish tackles. Baxter, outstanding job.
Starting at their own 23-yard
Let's see what the Patriots do here. Still 5:38 left to go, opening quarter. They're going to start from their own 23. Krieger began to send a man in motion, looking to throw under pressure. Feels it from behind. He's going to throw this one up on the sideline. That's going to be incomplete, as he was looking to hit his brother Reed.
Now, I want you to see something right here. Number 20, Barraza does a really good job of getting contact, but he is going to lose the receiver, but he doesn't panic, Randy. He plays the hands of the receiver right there. Comes back to it. Can't see. Doesn't matter. Hands go up. Take your one hand, go right through. Great job by Barraza playing the ball and the man Play to hands if you can't see the ball.
It's going to bring up a second down for the Patriots.
Second and 10 for the Patriots.
You wonder if Krieger throws that a little bit further, if it's a different outcome.
Yeah, kind of threw that one in a tough spot for his receiver to go get it. Here's the run on second down. They go straight ahead as they continue to go with Jaden Rudder, the junior, is able to pick up some positive yardage.
Well, you really have to consider how bad your offense is going to be if you can't pick up this third down, right? Your chances, right there, good shot of Andy Cole settling the signals in right there. Make sure Connor Stannings doesn't get this film because he just gave a signal right there. But, you know, Patrick Henry right here, snacking on some danger. Got to get this first down.
Well, as one of our favorite wrestlers of all time said, your chances go down. Third down, looking to throw. Krieger again. Krieger able to scramble. He's going to tuck it. He's going to be shy of the first down as he takes a hit. Saw a clump of grass coming up with him at about the 30-yard line.
Did you see who chased him down? Kylan Mays, number 52 inside, hustling. Takes down Krieger, fourth down and short now. Boy, this is a really tough position for Patrick Henry. Go 3 and out after giving up 2 back-to-back scores.
It's going to be fourth, and it looks like about a full 2 yards. They got the ball marked just past the 30. We'll call it the 31. Krieger's going to punt.
Columbus Grove playing safe return, making sure there's no fake.
Patriots are going to play this one out. End-over-end punt. This one hits at the 40. Barraza trying to reach it, does pick it up inside the 30. Sidesteps one defender, able to move forward. Gets a good return out near the 40-yard line.
To the 40-yard line.
Barraza picks it up, doesn't want to lose any more yardage on a roll, and he adds to the total. On the plus side, about 12 extra yards. And if you're Andy Schaefer over there on that Bulldogs sideline, you're telling him killer instinct right here. Come on, don't be full with the belly. Stay hungry. Put another one on the board right here, and then we can celebrate.
Just under 4 minutes left to go in this opening quarter. Grove will have to start in their own side of the field first time in a while. Still their own 40-yard line. Best, that quick pitch going to Barraza. Halfback pass going downfield. That one's just going to go through the hands of the intended target. Incomplete.
That's a really nice play call right here. Looks like it's going to be tough. So we can see all the white jerseys fly up. Barraza, though, how about the right-hander rolling to his left? Puts it on a dime. Look at that. Just too bad of a spot right in the hands. Perfect throw. One of those, Randy, that you're talking about is it coming down. Baxter wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, Baxter just missed it, had it in his hands. 2nd and 10 coming up here for Columbus Grove.
Not bad coverage on that top side by Patrick Henry also.
And stay in single coverage with the receiver there. See 2 receivers to the near side. Barraza's going to run the opposite way, able to cut up field. And he's going to get into Patrick Henry territory and pick up the Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping first down.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Watch him set up his blocks. Gets a good block right there. Mays helps him out. Good block inside by Meyer. And then just makes a quick little cutback. A little bit like Franco Harris back with the Steelers. Get the flow, cut it back, flat-footed. Fantastic work by Barraza.
How many professional teams are there?
Steelers.
Okay, that's what I thought. It's a gain of 12. It's a first down for Columbus Grove with the Patrick Henry 48. Barraza once again working that left side is going to pick up positive yardage as he'll get to about the 42.
That's Mason first, left guard, left tackle. Clearing out the way again. This offensive line for Columbus Grove starting to establish their physical dominance.
2nd and 4 coming up now for the Bulldogs.
I do like the fact that Columbus Grove doesn't hide that they want to give Barraza carries. You know, last night we watched the Ravens and Derrick Henry, 5 carries on the first drive, 13 the whole game. How does that make sense?
Now here's Barraza, 3rd straight carry. He's going to roll out a one would-be tackler as he was able to take a big hit there. Looks like Adrian Delgado, number 55, tried to lay the wood, but we'll watch this.
Yeah, watch Delgado, levels him up, boom. Just doesn't have the ability to finish the tackle, but that was a heck of a bump by Delgado.
It picks up 6 there. It's enough for another Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping first down. See them in Leipzig for all of your commercial and residential concrete needs. So first down at the PH 36.
Empty look out of Columbus Grove.
And now it looks like Patrick Henry is going to use a second timeout here in this opening quarter.
So I want to show you something here, partner. One of the reasons why people go empty is because it causes confusion on the back end. But the first thing everybody does out of empty, they either bring jet sweep or they throw a quick screen because there's confusion on the back end. Good job by Patrick Henry getting a timeout called.
Why is it you get to draw on a monitor and I don't?
You can draw on yours, just nothing shows up, buddy.
So 2:14 left to go opening quarter here on our Hulker Drywall scoreboard, and don't be prisoner of the moment and get carried away too much. But man, this kind of feels like a big game, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know, in the defensive huddle right there, they're yelling, "Stop them! Got to stop them! Let's get a stop right here." You know, Columbus Grove scores, Randy. Let's be realistic. This is going to be a tough ask for Patrick Henry.
First down coming up here for Columbus Grove. They don't mind just running the football the rest of this night.
Makes things a lot easier as a play caller when every time you run the football, you're getting 6+ yards.
Best in the shotgun again. He'll give that time to Braza. He's going to be pushed back after a minimal gain.
Well, first time in a while that Patrick Henry's won the line of scrimmage. It's Grant Smith, number 5. Their big play defensive lineman makes the tackle right there.
Going to give him, they say 3. It's going to be a short 3. Second down coming up here for Columbus Grove. Best takes his time, make sure everyone's set. There's that quick pitch again. We saw the halfback pass out of this play earlier. This time Braza does attempt to turn the corner. It looks like he'll get to about the 30-yard line.
He picks up a really good block by Trevin Baxter on the edge to get him free. That sets up a third down and about 5, but if you're Columbus Grove, this is 4-down territory.
3rd and 5 for the Bulldogs from the Patriots.
Third down here, about 31.
It's a really wild scene here with the sun on one end and then the shade on the other end.
Best looking everything over, sends a man in motion. It's Braza. Throwback screen. They want to go the opposite way, nearly throw that over the head of his intended target, but a nice job, Brady Basinger, sophomore, able to haul that in, and it looks like they're going to be short of a first down.
Had to loft it just a little bit because of the work of Trent Johnson. The defensive end over there stayed home, forced Best to have to loft it over, and no doubt about it, if you're Andy Schaefer, let's go for it.
So 4th and about 2 from the 28-yard line. Columbus Grove's going to go for it.
Huge moment for Patrick Henry in this football game.
Best in the shotgun has Braza. Best looking to throw under pressures. Looked like he was going to get out of trouble, but he is going to be sacked by Grant Smith, and we got a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be a hold against Columbus Grove. Yep, you're going to see it right there. How about Grant Smith? You can hold me all you want, but I'm still going to get the sack. Big-time play by their big-time playmaker, Grant Smith. Patrick Henry needed it. He comes up big.
Best nearly used his athleticism to get out of trouble. That penalty obviously will be declined, and Patrick Henry is going to get their stop, and they're going to come away with a football.
Well, let's circle this moment and see if this is the turning point that allows Patrick Henry to get back in this football game. Let me ask you a question, partner. 4th and 2. A little bit surprised that it wasn't Trent Braza getting the football.
I am very surprised. So 45 seconds left to go here in this opening quarter. Patriots from their own 34 will take over. Krieger. This is going to be a design run as he's going to drop back. He'll get out across the 40 before he goes down.
Anytime you can have a guy like Lincoln Krieger carry the football and then come up with a helmet full of turf, how about the sportsmanship shown by the young guys from Columbus Grove helping the guy get repaired a divot, if you will. A lot of grass in that football helmet.
There's one they got kicked up there. Gain of 6 brings up a 2nd and 4. Patrick Henry can let the clock run all the way down. It looks like they're going to line up and try to run one more play. High snap.
Ball's out again.
Once again. Columbus Grove says they have it and they will.
And look who comes up with it. Kylan Mays, number 52, had the big interception earlier. This time he gets a fumble recovery. Yet another costly mistake. Turnover time. Patrick Henry, their own worst enemy today.
Third turnover here in the opening quarter.
Just never had a chance. The high snap. Krieger tried to force the handoff from there. Probably would have been better served just to foul the back through the hole.
Now Grove will start on the PH side of the field again at the 40-yard line. Have to run one play before this first quarter will come to a close.
Empty set again by Columbus Grove. Tried to throw a quick screen last time they had this, and there it is.
Thinking the same thing again. Get rid of this one to that far sideline. He's caught out there by Trevin Baxter. And it looks like he'll have the Dales Concrete Decorative stamping first down, and that's how our opening quarter will come to a close. Well, it's all Columbus Grove early. They've taken advantage of PH mistakes, threatening for more, and we'll take a break here on WOSN. But Columbus Grove leads Patrick Henry 14-0 as we move into our second quarter. Bulldogs threatening for more. Patrick Henry's throwing an interception. Fumbled the ball twice already. First down throw. This one's going to be complete underneath as they find Brady Basinger. Basinger able to work that far side. It looks like he's going to have enough for the Dales Concrete Decorative stamping first down.
This is something that Andy Reid loves to do with the Chiefs. You look at power run look, then you leak the fullback out to the flat. Great job. Concept makes it look like it's going to be run, and it's an easy pitch and catch for your quarterback because nobody's in the flat. Everybody thought it was going to be a run. Nice execution by Landon Best. Good call by Columbus Grove's offensive staff.
Picks up 16 on the play, so 1st and 10 from the 12 inside the opening minute of our second quarter.
Man coverage to the outside if Columbus Grove wants it.
Best will go to Barraza. Barraza's going to go forward here. Penalty flag is out.
I think they're going to get a hold on the backside. And the thing that stings for Columbus Grove is it was away from the play, didn't really need it.
So we'll see what the official's still getting together here. So see what this is going to be. Is now the White Hat makes the long trek over to the Patrick Henry sideline to talk to Bill Inseman about his options.
Yeah, I think you take it, right? That's an easy call. Take the yardage. You're down 14. Make it a long first down. And, boy, Randy, this is going to be a big one. About 1st and 27?
Yeah, it looks that way as they're backed up about the 27.
Yeah, you're going to see it. Yeah, a little high-low action. That's what the call is. Backside, you can't engage. One offensive lineman can engage high, then another guy come and get a defensive lineman low.
Oh, you can't get undercut like what the bench did to you in the pregame?
Oh, boy, that bench, man, jumped out of nowhere. Maybe we'll diagram that as Miles Holliday was on the ground and dismayed after the bench tripped me here in the press box.
I had to get it in. I'm sorry, partner.
That's okay. That was an embarrassing moment. Thanks for bringing it up.
First in, they say 24. There you go on the 27-yard line. Seeing the Hawker Drywall scoreboard. They give to Barraza. Barraza's going to try to get it all back at once. Turns the corner, looking for the goal line, and he's just going to get in and score for the Bulldogs.
Want you to watch the play side blocking. Absolutely fantastic. You're going to get a seal right here. Barraza's going to get the handoff and then just bounce it. Everybody for Patrick Henry's on that side because they think it's going to the formation heavy side, but we're going to bring everybody back around. Great lead block on the inside. And how do you solve 1st and 24? Well, you just give it to number 3. Let him dance in the end zone. Style and profile time.
27 yards for the touchdown. Verhoff on. He knocks through the extra point. Just like that. Now 21-0. Columbus Grove with the lead, and we will take a break here on WOSN. Trent Barraza with a second touchdown to the night, this time 27 yards, as Columbus Grove now makes it 21-0 in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard here, 11:37 left to play before halftime. deep kick. This one fielded at about the 5-yard line. About the straight-ahead run there, just trying to burst through the pile. Grant Schwab. And
they're almost another turnover, but the officials are going to say he is down, and somebody said something they shouldn't have, and that's why you see that flag go really high in the air. That's how you know an official is really mad, Randy, by the height that they throw their flag in the air.
So that flag is at the 30-yard line, so we'll see what the call is here. Get the unsportsmanlike. It's going to be charged to Columbus Grove. So that helps out Patrick Henry, give them some extra yardage.
So somebody over Columbus Grove wants to be an attorney someday, and they objected to the judge's ruling a little too loud. And that's how you learn, by getting the flag.
So the Patriots start at their own 47. Now they've got some work to do, down 3 scores. Krieger in that shotgun. He's going to run straight ahead into Columbus Grove territory. Like maybe he took a shot in the legs, kind of lost his balance, but he is able to get across the Bulldog to about the Columbus Grove 47-yard line.
Yeah, I'm there with you. It looked a little ginger as he got up off the ground. Foot was in the ground and kind of spun around. You worried about it at first.
Do see the Bulldog logo, and it had rained a little bit. Is maybe a little slippery.
The good thing is it looks like he's okay, and here's an empty look. I'm guessing quarterback run out of this.
2nd and 5. He's going to look to throw under pressure. Going to air this one out, throws it downfield, and that one's going to be incomplete. Good one-on-one to play out there as Lane Jackson trying to come up with that one for Patrick Henry.
Yeah, Patrick's going to do a really good job of knowing where his sideline is, stride for stride with the receiver from Patrick Henry. Lane Jackson, who has 3 catches for 52 yards this year. A nice, well-played moment by the secondary for Columbus Grove.
Brings up 3rd and 5 now from the 47. As much to everyone's wonderment, we see the sun now behind a cloud, so that helps everyone on our side out.
A big 3rd down here for Patrick Henry.
And now they go with the run. Krieger able to spin out a one-tackler. He's going to fall forward, and he will get the Dales Concrete and Decorative Stamping first down.
Watch this guy right here, Delgado. He's going to lead his quarterback, and he is going to obliterate somebody in red. Big train coming down the tracks. Get out of the way of that train. It's a coming. Delgado. He is a force coming down the tracks.
Pick up 7 there. First down from the Columbus Grove 40. That fall, it hit your head or something. Krieger now with the handoff. That one's going to be read well defensively. As stop's going to be made there by who else? Kylan Mays.
Yeah, Kylan Mays, what a first half he's had. The interception. He chased down the quarterback. He had a fumble recovery. This time, another tackle for loss for the big fella inside. Kylan, Bulldog Mays.
Lost 3 in the play. 2nd and 13 now back at the 43-yard line. Patrick Henry still trying to get set offensively. Kiefer Holloway wasn't quite sure where to go. Had come to the sideline. I will send a man in motion. That man's going to be the lead blocker, trying to find room for Lincoln Krieger. Krieger back inside the 40, gets back the lost yardage on the previous play.
Yeah, well, look at the lead block. You're going to kick out with shirt. He's going to kick out the end, allow your quarterback, Krieger, to get vertical. And anytime you can get 6'4", 220 pounds going forward, that's a good move. Lincoln Krieger with a big yardage play, but there is a guy down for Columbus Grove.
Gain 5 on the run. Take a look here as we see the injured player down for Columbus Grove. Is that Raider, number 14? It's going to be a big loss. Appears to be a little bit more than maybe a typical cramp.
Yeah, you don't see the toe being pushed back. Usually that's a cramp indicator, but they are working on that right knee. Let's hope it's going to be okay. He's a heck of a football player.
So while they tend to the injured player, let's take a break here in WOSN. Well, good to see Jamison Rader on his own power able to get up and make his way to the Columbus Grove sideline.
had a little bit of a gimp in his step, but I think he's going to be okay. They don't have him on the bench over there. He's walking it off.
It's 3rd and 8 for Patrick Henry, trying to take advantage. Columbus Grove without one of their better defensive players. Quick pass. This one is going to be caught. They get this out to Seth Woods. He'll be shy of the first down, and you have to believe the situation Patrick Henry's in. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Now you want to talk about hustling to the football. Watch number 67 on the interior. He's going to sprint all the way to the football and make the tackle, or else this is going to be a first down. That is fantastic. Silver bullets flying to the ball.
That is Leighton Blankmeyer.
Watch 67 show up right there.
4th and 4 coming up here for Patrick Henry. And should also mention, down to just one timeout, had to use 2 of them. Krieger up the middle, some running room, takes a hit. And it looks like he's going to clear it by a yard, and he will get the Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping first down.
Yeah, nice little gamesmanship right there. Looked like it was going to be a pass, but they're going to bring number 88, Trent Johnson, around from a slot to lead the way. And Krieger with the determination to get the first down. Big moment for Patrick Henry.
Huge play there, because if they would have lost that on downs, that would have been very difficult to come back from.
Now think about this, right? They get a score here, make it 21-7. They will get the ball at halftime, get a 3 and out for Columbus Grove. The game might be different in a hurry.
Krieger in that shotgun once again, fresh set of downs from the 29. Handoff going there back to Rudder, just nowhere to go running the football. Might have gotten, well, they give him forward progress, maybe a yard. So we will call it 2nd and 9 down to the 28.
Bill Inselman, head football coach and play caller for Patrick Henry. He does a really good job of mixing personnel, changing formations with it. Brings in a new grouping of receivers on this down.
His Waffle House menu doesn't appear to be as large as other coaches as well. Krieger sees one-on-one, trying to get rid of this one on the far side, trying to make one-handed catch out there. It's Kiefer Holloway, and it's going to be incomplete.
Gavin Barraza, he's going to have one-on-one. You got cover 2 responsibility, and a receiver takes an outside release. You know it's vertical run with them. Barraza, nice job. They're trying to get Kiefer Holloway free, but not much air, not much space for the air to fall into his hands.
It's 3rd and long coming up now for Patrick Henry. See it. If they try to break this up like they did in the previous 3rd down, it was 3rd and 8 they ran, broke it up into 2 plays. They got 3rd and 9 here. Krieger in the shotgun, looks to throw, fires middle of the field. That one's going to be intercepted. Sailed on him just a little bit, and it's Baxter that's going to come up with it for Columbus Grove.
Now I want you to see the little bit of work. Gives them a cover 2 look, but then they're going to bail a little bit, and he's going to go to the deep half. It's going to be easy throw and catch for Baxter as they kind of confuse the quarterback, Krieger.
On the Patriots, or on the Bulldogs 6-yard line.
Columbus Grove with another stop as Patrick Henry continues to just find trouble.
Really nice job by Andy Cole's defense coordinator. Looked like it was a press cover 2. Last second they bailed out, made it tough for Patrick Henry to dissect that coverage. 4th turnover now for Patrick Henry?
Yes, 2 fumbles, 2 interceptions. So Grove will start just past their own 5-yard line. Best in the shotgun has Barraza with them. Best looking to throw. He's under pressure and has to get rid of it quickly.
Boy, a panic moment right there for Columbus Grove. I think they're trying to run the tunnel screen that they ran successfully in week number 1 against Pandora Gilboa, thinking that Patrick Henry was going to attack on first down. That was almost disastrous for Columbus Grove.
Now 7:01 to play before halftime, so if you're Patrick Henry, if you get a 3 and out, you still got plenty of time to work with, trying to get a score back.
Well, first thing you got to do is not turn it over, right? 4 turnovers in the first half. Not a good first half offensively.
There's Barraza with the run, trying to stretch this out. He's able to get to the outside, cuts upfield, and it looks like he's going to step out of bounds as they're going to mark him back. And about, official, we're trying to look at the official on our side. He's marked back at about the 14. It's going to be 3rd and short.
I give it to Barraza again, get the first down. You made fun of me when I said he kind of looked like Franco Harris with the patience, right? I'll give you another name, Robert Smith, with those long strides, former Buckeye, Minnesota great. What do you think of that comparison?
That's not a Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, so you like that one.
There's other NFL teams. 3rd and 2, Braza straight ahead. How about like Mike Allstott just powering through?
Yeah, that guy was tough, wasn't he? Love going back and watching his highlights. When you're allowed to be physical in the NFL, and he would run people over.
Well, it's going to be at Dale's Concrete Decker stamping first down as they get out across the 15. They're going to mark him at about the 17. As the Columbus Grove fans, they want something to cheer about. They want more. And these are two teams, both reached state semifinals a year ago. Flipped divisions, by the way. So Columbus Grove now Division 7, Patrick Henry Division 6. Back to Braza. Braza's going to be tripped up. I think that turf monster, maybe the line got him right at the 20-yard line.
The thing that's concerning for Ben George, the defensive coordinator for Patrick Henry, though, it's not a group of guys bringing him to the ground, right? It's just one or two guys. You miss a tackle moving forward, he's going to outrun you into the end zone. It's getting close to a burst time for Braza.
2nd and about 7, just past the 20-yard line. And now we mentioned for Patrick Henry about maybe getting a 3 and out when Grove was backed up inside the 5. Now here we are under 6 minutes before halftime. Grove running the football. If you're Patrick Henry, now you're concerned that maybe you're not getting the ball back. Best this time will fake it. He's going to keep it himself. How about a little spin-a-rooney there as he's going to get out near the 30-yard line.
Yeah, nice concept. You fake the jet sweep. You're going to come back, bring the counter back, gets a good block inside. That was number 21, Grant Eversold, that led the way. And, you know, Best, just one of those tenacious young fellows, always falling forward, first down. And this has already been a successful drive, Randy, because you're going to be able to flip the field even if you don't get another first down.
Gain of almost 9 gives Columbus Grove another Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping first down. Clock on the Hawker Drywall scoreboard continues to run as well as we near the 5-minute mark of our opening half. Here's Braza again. See a couple of white jerseys able to bring him down out across the 30.
At some point in time, there's an outside receiver on the inside slot right here that's uncovered because Patrick Henry is playing off of it and inside. At some point in time, if you're not going to have that guy covered on the inside slot, just go pick it up and throw it out there in a hurry. So far, Columbus Grove has not done that. I understand you want to run the football right now. You want that clock to work for you.
2nd and about 8 coming up just past the 30. We'll call it the 31-yard line. Best in a shotgun, sends a man in motion. There's that little pop pass. Columbus Grove looked like they were thinking about the second throw, but this time Hopkins is going to be bottled up.
Number 15 right here. We highlighted him in the pregame. That is Punches, and he's going to fight off this block, keep working, and he's going to keep everything inside and makes the tackle. Outstanding outside linebacker work by Jaden Punches. Look at that, 1-2 guys he beats, comes back, throws off the guy, and then gets on the tackle. Ooh, save that one, Patrick Henry, and show everybody that's how you play outside linebacker.
Loss of a couple yards on the play is going to bring up a 3rd and 10 at the 29. Best again looking to throw. Fires middle of the field. That one's going to be incomplete. Had a receiver. Grant Eversole just turned around the wrong way and never got a good look at the football.
Yeah, Bass, watch his eyes, works outside, comes back inside, but never gets his shoulder and toe pointed, and that's why the ball flutters. You throw the post, you got to throw it between the hashes, not to the outside. Yeah, I see what you're doing. Randy's grabbing my jacket here, saying maybe there was a little bit of holding. Nah, let them play, and they did.
It's Columbus Grove, who hasn't done this since their initial drive of the night, set to punt. It's this one, a wobbler that is going to hit. Takes a bit of a bounce and rolls out of bounds, but Columbus Grove will have bad spot there as Patrick Henry's going to get a short field.
Now, very fortunate that Baxter is going to stay on the field defensively, because if you're a regular punter and you're walking off towards that sideline, you go to the far end. You stay away from the head coach as much as possible. You see this in college and the NFL a lot, right? They don't go anywhere near that head football coach. Get out of town.
Hey, that's what it looks like when the sun's not directly right on us there. Great shot from our crew, but a short field for the Patriots. They're going to start at the Columbus Grove 48 here with over 3.5 to go. Krieger looking to throw. First down, finds a man open. He's able to get rid of the football. And stepping out of bounds will be that Lane Jackson, number 8, comes up with it.
Now that's the thing that Krieger does well. Just buys some extra time with his athleticism, keeps his eyes up, nobody around, easy pitch and catch, gets some positive yardage and smartly gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Yeah, picks up 9 on the play, 2nd and 1 from the 39, like Miles said, stops the clock. 3:28 to go, opening half on our Hawker Drywall and Plastering scoreboard. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Krieger, empty look, 3 receivers to that far side, and it looks like someone either lined up off sides or maybe got a head start.
I'm wondering if they're going to get the motion man shirt who kind of worked his way forward before the whistle. Either that or these guys watch Thursday Night Football and love that illegal formation call, and they wanted to try it out today, but it's a costly penalty for Patrick Henry.
And it's been the story for Patrick Henry so far tonight. It was going to be 2nd and 1, now backed up to a 2nd and 6 here. See 3 receivers to that far side. Krieger in the shotgun once again. Krieger looking to run straight ahead, being chased from behind, and he will be brought down as Josh Gannon, senior lineman, is able to come up with a stop.
Watch Josh Gannon. Your guard's going to pull. They always tell you as a defensive lineman, get on the hip of the guard and come down the line of scrimmage. That's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to give himself a big tackle for loss right there. Great work, great fundamentals inside. That's big-time defensive line play.
He's able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain on the play. 3rd and 6 from the 44. Krieger, that look once again. Long delayed handoff, able to get it out. It's going to be a good one. It'll cut upfield as Rudder. He's going to be right at the line to gain. And officials are going to take a look at this one. Official on the far side goes ahead and moves the sticks, and they will, as Patrick Henry gets the Dale's Concrete decorative stamping first down.
Yeah, nice vision by Rudder right there. Huge first down for Patrick Henry. Working to see if they can get themselves some points right before half. Remember, they get the ball first in the second half. Could be a totally different ball game they score here.
First down from the Columbus Grove 37 now. Rudder gets it again. This time works the left side, and he's able to get past one defender down near the 30-yard line.
Finally, this Patrick Henry running game finally getting going a little bit. 2 and 3 yards are now becoming 7 yards. Well, Rudder got some pretty good vision. He's got just enough swerve in his ability to make guys miss.
2nd and 3 now from the 30-yard line as we roll under 2 to go. Krieger in the shotgun, looks to throw, steps up, fires, has a man. That is going to be caught. Great effort by Grant Schwab to make sure he catches the football.
It sure was. Schwab right here is going to have a small window. See the corner coming back. He's going to intercept it on that cover 2 look. But the throw by Krieger allows Schwab to go get it.
Pickup of 8 gives Patrick Henry another Dale's Concrete and Decorative stamping first down. As they get down to the 22 now, this time they go with Grant Smith. And Smith is going to be taken down in a very violent manner.
You're going to stretch it to the far side. Oh, a little bit of creative blocking on the outside by Trent Johnson. He's going to get away with it. Hey, if they don't catch it, it ain't a foul. Good job trying to get to the edge. And Patrick Henry, with 1:13 left now, has an opportunity timeout on the field.
Okay, so they're going to say no gain on the play, so it's going to bring up 2nd down. So timeout taken here.
Patrick Henry calls the timeout. A little surprised that Columbus Grove didn't call timeout at some point in time on this drive because he felt for the first time that the defense was a little bit behind.
It's also going to be the final timeout of the half for Patrick Henry. So they take it here with 1:13 before halftime. 2nd down from the Columbus Grove 22. So you see on your right side of your screen, Bill Inselman having a talk with his offense.
One of the favorite things, Bill Inselman throughout the years, 31? How many years has he coached? Forever, right?
Forever.
One of his favorite things, when he gets close to the end zone, he always likes to take a shot with the throw game, right? Especially right before half. Throw one into the end zone. Don't be surprised if one of these next 2 downs, he throws a vertical into the end zone.
It might come right here on 2nd down. It's Krieger rolls out, looking, trying to buy some time, and he's going to throw this one underneath. That was going to be incomplete, which Patrick Henry will take that over completion inbounds.
Without a doubt, gaining a yard or 2 with the valuable tick, tick, tick of the clock wasn't going to be worth it. Good to see the sideline for Columbus Grove staying involved right there. Got an air drummer in the background, a fan, and I thought I saw Zach Galifianakis over there as well. All kinds of celebrities here at Columbus Grove.
Big game. A couple of undefeateds. It's 3rd down here with 1:05 before halftime. Krieger looking to throw again. Now he's going to take that shot towards the end zone. That one's going to be broken up, incomplete.
Time and time again, Patrick Henry has gone vertical, and time again, every time they've done it, Columbus Grove's defensive backs have stepped up. Good throw by Krieger. Puts it in a spot where his receiver can make a play, but it's going to be knocked away. Boy, the corners for Columbus Grove, Randy, have been absolutely fantastic. Patrick twice on a vertical.
I believe that was Aiden Patrick there. He knocks it away. So 4th and 10 for Patrick Henry. They're going to go for it. Down 3 touchdowns here. Under a minute to go from the 22.
If you're Columbus Grove, know where the sticks are.
Krieger under pressure. Fires middle of the field, has a man, and Patrick Henry gets one of the touchdowns back.
But if you're Columbus Grove, you know it's going to be a throw. You're going to bring Landon Houston inside, best on best. He's going to have a clear shot against Krieger. But watch Krieger break out his Ben Roethlisberger cape and just throw Houston around. Get away from me. And then I'm going to throw a dart so it sticks into my receiver. Big-time touchdown, a laser by Lincoln Krieger.
Everyone and Patrick Henry holding their breath as Lane Jackson juggled that just a little bit. But he's able to come away with it, and Patrick Henry able to get on the scoreboard. Now 21-6. Now Krieger on to attempt the extra point.
Great touchdown for Patrick Henry. What they're going to get.
Up the left side of the line, jumped just a little bit.
You're going to have a false start. But if you're Bill Inselman, now when you talk at halftime down 21-6 instead of 21-0, guys are paying attention more to you, right? We do have a chance. We got momentum. We feel good. Everything that you're selling, they're buying. When it's 21-0, you're like, yeah, coach, all right, we got you.
You know a little bit about that? Speaking from experience?
I have seen vacant eyes looking back at me when the score's not in our favor.
So back up 5 yards here. Krieger on to attempt the extra point now. A little line drive effort, but he'll get enough. And that one is going to be good. 21-7. Under a minute to go before halftime. And now, if you're Columbus Grove, you're going to get 51 seconds. What do you do here?
I think it depends on where the return is, right? If you return it out plus 40, you start thinking about being a little bit greedy with 3 timeouts. Maybe run a jet sweep on first down if you get the bust and you get to the plus side. Now let's go hurry, hurry. Other than that, don't be foolish and do something silly that makes it 21-14 right before half.
And as we've mentioned a few times, it is going to be Patrick Henry ball to begin the second half.
Back to receive the kickoff for the Bulldogs, Trenton Barraza.
Let's see which student section. Well, they're all in red. It's tough to tell.
Lining up the kickoff for the Patriots.
We go to a lot of different stadiums.
Krieger.
I'm not sure there's a better stadium that does better with in-game operations like the people here at Columbus Grove, right? They get the lights flashing, they play music before just about everything. You know, if they got rid of all the AC/DC, it would be the best in Northwest Ohio. But no, seriously, they do a great job here at Columbus Grove with the atmosphere in the stadium.
That's why it was voted one of the toughest places to play, some of our media friends.
People always ask that, right? I always thought it was the teams that had really good teams. Those are tough
weird,
places to play, right?
Hey, you know, they're 5-5, but man, all 5 wins are always at home. It's the weirdest thing. So this may determine what's going to happen here. Good return for Columbus Grove as Trevin Baxter is going to bring this one into the Patrick Henry side of the field.
Yeah, what a return by Baxter. Sets up the blocks right there. There is a flag down. I'm wondering if it's going to be a hold right there. You saw it at the top of the screen.
That is the early indication here.
Watch Baxter, though, going to finish it. He took a tunnel screen against Pandora Gilboa to the house. He is a young fella with the ball in his hands. It is exciting. Got to get the ball in his hands in space a little more often if you're Columbus Grove.
It's a long talk here by the officials to make sure they get this penalty call correct.
Yeah, this is a long discussion, isn't it?
We saw one of the officials kind of turn his shoulders, giving, I don't know if he was trying to explain, well, maybe it wasn't a block in the back. Did the guy move?
Well, Andy Schaefer, head football coach, he's going to applaud that one because they're going to wave it off. And you ask me, what do you do here if you're Columbus Grove? After that kickoff return, 38 seconds left, 3 timeouts. Let's go, baby. Let's get this offense going free. You got everything at your play card disposal with 3 timeouts if you're Columbus Grove.
Yeah, another short field for the Bulldogs at the Patrick Henry 35. As we see a pistol look this time.
A little bit of confusion for Patrick Henry.
Going to be to Barraza. Barraza straight ahead. Will get about 4. And it looks like Columbus Grove will use one of their 3 timeouts here.
Timeout, Columbus Grove.
Timeout by Columbus Grove. You're reminding your guys that if you get caught in bounds and it's not a first down, we can call timeout. Of course, your head football coach can run to the guy on the sideline to call timeout. 4 yards on first down. You're on course. I try to get Best on the move here a little bit. He seems like he's more comfortable, Randy, when he is throwing on the move. I know it shrinks a side of the field, but if he gets to the edge, has an opportunity to run the football, always advantageous also.
Now, will you get upset if an assistant coach calls a timeout like we had?
The thing about that last night was Spagnola calling a timeout for the Chiefs is there was no penalty for illegal call of the timeout, and they still got the timeout. So if you're an NFL team, what's it matter who calls timeout?
2nd and 6 from the 31. See what Columbus Grove does here, 33 seconds to go in the half. Best looking to throw, has a man open middle of the field. It's Baxter. Baxter takes 1 hit. They'll stop the clock as he's able to get the Dales Concrete Decorative stamping first down inside the 15-yard line.
Smart play by Best. Allows Baxter to get free. Finds the window, gets it to him, and Columbus Grove going to call timeout as opposed to running up and spiking it on first down.
So this will stop the clock here as they pick up 17 down to the 14-yard line.
If you're Ben George, defensive coordinator for Patrick Henry, dictate terms a little bit. Bring it inside backer blitz, force Columbus Grove to get rid of the ball quickly, and then remind your corners, Randy, this is a great time to throw the fade into the end zone. Make sure that they're aware of that.
So with the first down for Columbus Grove, that gives us a chance once again to tell you that our first downs tonight are brought to you by Dales Concrete and Decorative Stamping in Leipzig. See them for all of your commercial and residential concrete needs.
And you see Ben George right there talking to his guys. Always good to visit with Coach George and the mustachioed Ben George now. We saw the mustache on him, man. Look.
Good to see Coach George. Chance to talk to Bob George before the game as well. Bob's made a change, one of the coaches up here in the press box as well. So first down for Columbus Grove. They've got it inside the 15, still plenty of time. Best, there's the rollout. Miles said, looking to throw, has a man, and it's going to go through the hands of Hopkins as he was looking for the pylon.
Hopkins, 6 catches on the year, one of the best receivers. He's going to have an easy one. Best gets to the edge. This is going to be on the outside shoulder towards the pylon, away from the defense. You wonder, Randy, was he more concerned about his feet and forgot about the last part?
Looked that way. 2nd down now for Columbus Grove. Still 21 seconds to go. See that pistol look once again. Barraza lining up behind Best. It'll be, no, they're going to fake it as Best felt the pressure. And now Columbus Grove will have to use another timeout as they take the loss.
That's going to be Smith that's going to come free. They try to chop him on the backside, and he's going to chase it down. Well, I tell you, Randy, Smith is a bigger dude in person than he is on paper. Big tackle for loss. 2nd time he has come up with one today. And bad news for Columbus Grove as they're taking a look at the left ankle of Best. And, oh, he is in a whole world of pain.
Yeah, see him trying to get that cleat off to look at that ankle. Yeah, you mentioned Grant Smith, 6'2", 212 on the roster. And
looks much bigger.
Yeah, it's every bit of that. So let's see what goes on here with Best. So Best, you can tell, obviously in pain.
Well, if there's any way that he can get back in this football game, you know he will. But you saw the determination on his face punching the ground there a moment ago, and you hate to see this. I think it's just one of those, going to run inside Reed. Tackle, Delgado takes Barraza, and then Smith's going to come around, and yeah, I see the left foot just get pulled underneath. Just one of those unfortunate things. As a runner, you're not expecting someone to be behind you to tackle you, right? And so the feet get underneath you. Sneaker game strong for him, though, with those Jordan cleats. Let's hope he gets back in this football game.
So if they take a look at the ankle of Best, we'll take the timeout here in WOSN. You see Landon Best now having to be carried off the field. Not a good sign if you're a Columbus Grove fan.
No, usually if they are carrying you off to the field, that is a bad indication. If you're able to walk off, hopefully you can work your way back in. But they're going to take him in the back and get a good look at what's going on with that left ankle. So Barraza is going to be the quarterback moving forward here, Randy.
Clock will begin to run. 3rd and long here, and this is going to
clock is rolling.
Yeah, maybe change what Columbus Grove elects to do. And now it looks like they'll take a timeout, and so they're going to let it run, and it looks like with Verhoff, they're going to send the kick unit down and attempt a field goal.
Yeah, didn't want to snap a ball, especially with a guy that hasn't been playing quarterback all day, right? And then you do something silly and you're going to lose an opportunity to score some points. Call your last timeout. Make sure it's the last play of this half. See if you can add to your total.
So let's see what happens here. We'll see where they spot this at. It's going to be in the neighborhood of 33, 34 yards, which is well within Evan Verhoff's range.
Yeah, if your last name is Verhoff, you can make it from about anywhere, right? A great kicking tradition here at Columbus Grove.
This will be about, does look like, we'll say 33 yards. It's a high snap. They're able to get it down. It's going to be deflected. And that's how the first half will end, and a big stop for Patrick Henry.
I'm not sure this had a chance. High snap, doomed it, and then a low kick. Patrick Henry gets a block and a stop. Momentum for Patrick Henry going in at half.
So 21-7, Columbus Grove leads at the break. We'll have the second half for you when we return. Randy Roberts, Miles Holliday back with you here from Clymer Stadium in Columbus Grove, where the host Bulldogs lead Patrick Henry at the half, 21-7, as the moon has made an appearance.
Beautiful scenery right here behind Clymer Stadium. I enjoy it because it means the sun has set.
It's no longer directly in your eyes only, right? It was only came through the window right here, right at Miles. Just if he was in my spot, he would be okay. But we put him over there.
And
now you don't have to worry about it. If only we could have something that would cover the whole thing. But let's talk a little bit about what happened earlier,
All right, so right here, this thing is nasty, all right? When you're getting up right before kickoff and your right foot sticks to the bench right here, that means you're going to spin head over heels and land on your butt on the backside. And that's where Miles Holliday got helped up off the floor here of the press box.
Oh, now we're being treated to a little bit of a light show as the Columbus Grove Bulldogs are ready to make their first appearance in the second half.
Yeah, they do a great job here with their in-game operations. Big-time feel here. Now, if they just get a bench that will help me get up, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, they are putting on a show here. So 21-7. Patrick Henry will get the football first. We've mentioned that more than a few times late in that opening half. So the Patriots not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, especially with the change at quarterback for Columbus Grove, Best being out. It certainly looked like he wasn't going to be able to return in this game the way they carried him off the field. Is it Barraza at quarterback? Did they go with a young guy at quarterback? So a lot of question marks now in the offense for Columbus Grove. Patrick Henry, momentum going in at half with a blocked field goal and the touchdown before that. And now some doubt on Columbus Grove's offense. If Patrick Henry goes here and scores, Randy, right away, boy, whole new ballgame.
And is it, we'll say, easy for Patrick Henry, but you had 2 interceptions, you lost the ball 2 more times on fumbles. So is it just cleaning up simple mistakes?
If you're Bill Inselman, you go in at halftime, guys, we played our worst half of football, and we're only down 21-7. We can get this ball game. Look, we turned it over 4 times in the first half. Let's take care of the football. We got a chance to win this thing. This light show is impressive, isn't it?
So this is, it is something. And we've seen colleges and the NFL, most like most everything else when it comes to football, right? Starts at the professional level, like you say a lot, and it kind of trickles its way down. And
well, it gives me a little flashbacks when those lights were cutting in and off. It reminded me back when I was poor and I couldn't pay my light bill. You're like, oh, they're going to shut me off or not?
You're going to say it reminds you of the time in Tennessee when they wouldn't turn the lights on.
Yeah, we didn't have electricity, Randy.
All Saturday day games. So Verhoff ready to kick. Let's see what. I don't think the lights will do any flickering or anything now. This one kicked deep into the night. This one is going to bounce around. And the Patriots will have this one get out near the 35-yard line. And we have.
Bunches gets away with one right here. You're going to see it at the end of the play. Number 15, bottom of your TV screen. He's going to peel back. Now watch this. He's going to get a boom right there. Gets away with that. That should have been a penalty because you can't hit a guy at the end of the play. But you got to credit Smith for going back and getting that ball on the ground and getting positive yardage for Patrick Henry.
So Patriots begin this first drive of the second half from their own 35-yard line. Run's going to go straight ahead. That pile's going to move for 1 or 2. Trying to find some way to carry the football, beginning with Grant Smith here as he gets the first call of the second half.
That is tough to determine who got the tackle inside because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 silver bullet hats right on the football flowing to inside run. Columbus Grove, good first play defensively.
A gain of 2 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 8. Krieger stays in that shotgun. Has a back with them, lined up to the right. He's going to be the lead blocker. That is Smith. Smith helps with a block. Krieger will be bent backwards after he gets across the 40 to about the 42-yard line.
This has been the best part of Patrick Henry's run game, right? Let Krieger get it. Give him a blocker in front. I mean, he is 6'2", 200 pounds. He's a load. He's a good athlete. It gives him a workable 3rd down and 3.
Gain of 5 on the play to get out to the 42 is going to bring up 3rd and about 3. Patriots, looks like a couple extra linemen out there. Krieger gets the snap, but we've got a flag, and it looks like someone flinched a little bit on that far side.
A huge penalty. 3rd and 3, much different in 3rd and 8. Hold your water if you're Patrick Henry.
From their own 37-yard
3rd and short's going to turn into 3rd and a little bit longer. The penalty is going to back them up inside the 40 to the 37. So now it's going to be back to 3rd and 8.
Josh Gannon, number 44, comes in at defensive tackle for Columbus Grove. Going to get his pass rush ability here on 3rd and 8.
Let's see what Krieger does now here. Do they change the play now that 3rd down gets a little bit longer? Fake the run. They'll dump this one off. Pass is going to be caught right at the line to gain, and we'll see what the call is here as Trent Johnson is going to get that one.
Going to have Houston come on a blitz, gets 3, but Johnson's going to come and make a diving catch for the 1st down, but there's going to be a flag on the ground. Maybe somebody talking a little too much.
So it looks like the officials' early indication is they gave Patrick Henry the 1st down. Now, did the penalty flag come after? And it's going to go in Columbus Grove anyway, so this is going to be what appears to be a 15-yard walk-off.
Now you just wonder if it came from the sideline, upset with that spot. The momentum definitely on the side of Patrick Henry. Great catch by Trent Johnson to convert that.
So the 15-yard walk-off will move Patrick Henry to the Columbus Grove 40-yard line. Now, first time seen more of the traditional lineup out of Patrick Henry with the split backs. As they'll go to Jaden Rudder, and Rudder's get about 4.
Bieterstedt's helmet popped off. Going to have a backup center come in and snap this for one play. That's the rule. Your lid pops off, you got to come off for at least 1 down.
2nd and 6 now coming up for the Patriots. As they run the play in here with 15 left on the play clock. Looks like that new center, by the way, Jaden Bishop is senior. Krieger, the handoff. As they go back, I believe that was Grant Smith once again.
I give Bishop a lot of credit. You know how tough that is? Haven't played, come in, and then you got a shotgun to snap back to your quarterback. Nice job by the senior coming in.
Gain of 2 on the run. It's going to be 3rd and short. We're going to call it 3rd and 4 from inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Opening drive in the second half. Patrick Henry trying to make this a ball game, down 2 scores. Krieger in the shotgun, has it back to his left, looks to throw, has a pocket, trying to step up. No one's open. He's got some room. He's going to take off. He'll have the 1st down and more. Takes a hit, and finally he's going to be game tackled at about the 20-yard line.
But when he makes a decision, surveys the field, good pocket, and then he sees the Red Sea part. When he puts that foot in the ground right and he gets vertical, watch out. He can take off in a hurry.
So he'll get enough for the Dales Concrete and Decorative stamping 1st down, as they're going to mark him inside the 20 down to about the 18. So he ends up scrambling for about 16 yards. Now fresh set of downs for the Patriots. Krieger sends a couple of receivers out to that far side. See a man in motion. That becomes the lead blocker. Krieger trying to back out of a would-be stop, is pushed backwards, and he's going to go down as Trevin Baxter's had a big night, comes up with another big stop.
It's about the 3rd time they've ran this play, and it's finally going to get blown up. Basinger does a great job of forcing it to bounce outside. Baxter rallies up, and then look at Basinger, who blew it up and then comes back, tries to get involved in the tackle as well. You can fool Columbus Grove's defense once or twice, but the 3rd time they will get you.
Loss of 6 on the play is going to bring up 2nd and 16 back in the 24. Krieger with an empty set as 3 receivers to the near side. Fires this one up. It's going to be intercepted. If there is a flag, however, we'll see what's going to happen here. Right now, we got an interception. Krieger needed a little help to get up.
And Krieger's going to take a big thumping. Kylan Mays inside. He's going to work his way free. Then he's going to run right through Lincoln Krieger. It's going to cause the ball to flutter and be intercepted.
That penalty was on Patrick Henry. That's going to be declined.
Ooh, look at that. Talk about knocking the wind out of you. Kylan Mays just ran right through Lincoln Krieger.
So Patrick with the interception.
First and 10 for the Bulldogs on their own 9.
Talk about a guy that has some football karma come his way with that interception. Patrick, how many times do we call his name with great coverage in the first half? Comes up with an interception that time.
So 7:03 left to go, third quarter in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard. Still 21-7. Patrick Henry was threatening. Grove takes over inside their own 10-yard line.
It looks like Barraza is going to stay in at the quarterback spot.
Imagine we'll see a heavy dose on a quarterback run with Barraza. Barraza comes to the near side. He's going to come upfield out across the 15-yard line. Good gain on first down.
I mean, there's worse things, right, than say, oh, we got to put Barraza at quarterback. I mean, he's just that guy that you could put at any skill spot.
He's got to touch the football more? Oh, man.
Yeah, I talked a couple years ago with Andy Schaefer when we saw him as a sophomore, and I said, man, he would be a veer and midline quarterback. I think he'd be absolutely amazing run the option. He goes, we might do that. We got a young guy who think can play quarterback. So he was right, smart guy.
Picked up 7 on the first down runs, going to bring up 2nd and 3. So they line up in a shotgun. If that's just to fool people, Braz is going to go straight ahead. He'll get to about the 20-yard line. Looks like that'll be enough for the Dales Concrete Decorative Stamping first down.
Yeah, another cramping issue for Patrick Henry right there.
So already about halfway through this third quarter.
That's Avery Wright, the defensive lineman, the senior, cramping up.
Able to gut it out here, so the officials, looks like they were going to send the teams off, and then Wright was able to get up, so they're asking the teams to come back out onto the field. So gain of 4 does give the Bulldogs a first down out at the 20-yard line.
Patrick Henry fans right there. It's kind of caught in between for him, right? Is it a hoodie and jeans type of night, or is it still shorts time? We're caught in between with the weather here in early September.
I don't know if that's going to be the issue next Friday. Early indication is a high of 92.
Ooh.
Well, Barraza is going to get the quick strike, throws this one out to the far sideline.
Complete to Baxter.
Baxter's going to haul that one in.
Well, this is a guy that looks like he's thrown a football a couple times. Remember, he had that halfback pass in that first half. That was an outstanding throw. Puts that on the right spot. Anytime you run that bubble screen, Randy, you want to throw it to the front shoulder, let the receiver catch it on the move, and good throw by Barraza getting it to Baxter.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 here as we roll under 5.5 minutes left to go. Third quarter in our scoreboard tonight, brought to you by Hawker Drywall and Plastering. Visit us at hawkerdrywall.com to see how we can help you. Here's Barraza moving forward again. Needs to get to the 30-yard line for the first down. He'll be, looks like, a couple of yards short. Now we see another man slow to get up. And that appears to be, is that 56, Max Johnson?
Yeah, 52, I believe.
52, which I do not have on my roster.
Yeah, we don't have a 52 on the roster, but now my eyes don't deceive me. That's definitely a 5-2 on this.
Let's hear it, Bulldog Country.
So we'll say third and 1, just shy of the 30-yard line. Barraza's got 3 receivers to the near side. Patrick Henry trying to roll another DB over there. They're going to run the opposite way with Barraza. Barraza's able to cut upfield. He'll once again, as he spins out of a tackler, will get the Dales Concrete and Decorative Stamping first down.
It's got to be extremely frustrating for Ben George, defensive coordinator for Patrick Henry, knowing exactly what Columbus Grove is going to do. have a defense dialed up for it, but yet the better athlete converts.
13 yards there on the run. It's a fresh set announced Columbus Grove up 21-7. Not a running clock situation, but really about the next best thing for Columbus Grove, running the football. See this clock already nearing the 4-minute mark to the third quarter. Braza in the shotgun. Now a little inside give. Trying to get a little creative, and this will be, looks like a yard or two as they try to get it off to Clint Eversole.
This is a wing T concept, inside handoff. They entice Smith to follow the pull, hoping that there's going to be a hold in which to run through. A lot of fun plays in this Columbus Grove offense, a lot of different styles that they have adapted into it.
Gain of 1 on that last run by Eversole brings up 2nd and 9 from the 43. Braza alone, but one hands the snap there, trying to get to the outside, and is going to be brought down by Krieger for no gain. Oh, maybe a loss of a yard.
Well, you're going to see Lincoln Krieger fly up from the secondary. Second time in this game that he has been involved in a tackle for loss from his safety position. That tells you the guy flows, and he's a vicious, ferocious hitter.
So 3rd and 9 now coming up for Columbus Grove. They have managed to at least flip the field. We saw them do that in that opening half as well. Trying to take advantage of the 3rd interception thrown tonight by the Patriots.
Trips to the top side.
Braza rolling that way, fires. That one might have slipped out of his hand under pressure. That one was fired straight into the ground.
Kind of rolled into pressure. If he would have saddled up and made a pocket, he could have made a good throw to the curl, which was going to be open, but Max Johnson from Patrick Henry was there to apply the pressure.
So 4th down coming up here, and it looks like the punt unit coming out for Columbus Grove. So Baxter stands at his own 29. We'll do the punting. Snap comes shoulder high. Baxter does do a better job. His last one kind of shanked. It goes out of bounds. And that one is going to be fielded by Kiefer Holloway, who then is trying to, caught in between letting it roll or trying to do something right in the sideline, takes a step out of bounds.
Maybe saved a yard, right? It was going to bounce out of bounds, but got to like a returner that wants it in his hands, see if he can make something happen, especially when you need points like Patrick Henry.
So down to 2:31 left to play in the third quarter. So we saw the Patriots pick up a couple of first downs before the interception killed their last drive. Start this drive from their own 19. Krieger coming out, and now we will get, looks like a penalty before we start here.
Going to be another false start. The third one of this game. Basinger, number 7 for Columbus Grove, was creeping on a blitz. And sometimes when you're an offensive lineman, Randy, and you see that guy creeping on a blitz, you get a little bit of a movement, and officials are going to call that.
So back up the Patriots now to their own 14, you see there. 1st and 15, our Hawker drywall and plastering scoreboard. Patriots trying to get a line up. We'll see a single receiver go each way. Krieger's going to keep this one, trying to go straight ahead. Might have gotten a yard to the 15-yard line.
Stopped by a pack of dogs.
Tackled by a pack of dogs, the PA said, and they are correct about that. A vicious pack inside, trying to get Krieger loose.
Give him a couple of yards to the 16.
They ran a little bit of a power by Adrian Delgado, trying to lead him around.
2nd and 13 coming up here.
If you follow Delgado, 55 on this offensive line, he will tell you a lot about this Patrick Henry offense.
Krieger going for the home run ball here. This one is going to be knocked away late. Incomplete.
Patrick Henry going to challenge the corners yet again for Columbus Grove. Barraza beat initially, but he's going to make up and then play the hands of the receiver. Great fundamental play by the defensive backs here by Columbus Grove.
It feels like it's about the second or third time we've seen that out of Gavin Barraza. So 3rd and long coming up here for Patrick Henry. Columbus Grove trying to bring some more noise. The full stands. We see them lined up along the fence.
Play clock down to 1.
Krieger able to get this off under pressure. He's going to sack, lost the football. The officials are going to say he's down, but it's still going to be a fumble, and Columbus Grove is going to have this inside their own 10-yard line. More importantly, though, if you're Patrick Henry, you don't want to see this Krieger in pain down on the field.
Watch 44, Josh Gannon beats the guard and then runs right through Krieger. Ball is out, but they're going to say he was down, and he was. It looks like a cramp by Krieger. They bring Gannon in to apply pressure on 3rd down and long, and you see why. He's a big-time pass rusher.
A loss of 11 on the play is going to bring up 4th and 24. Krieger very quickly able to get up. See it trying to work out that cramp. But Patrick Henry will have to punt this away deep in their own side of the field.
You wonder if you're Andy Schaefer here, 4th down, you're going to punt, you got him backed up. You come after this one?
I don't see why not.
You block it, get one in the end zone, you kind of end this football game. I always live by the rule, inside the 5, okay, let's try to get it. Outside the 5, we're going to go for a return because you don't want to run into the punter and then give them a free 1st down. Looks like they are going to come after it on this left-hand side.
So Patriots set to punt. And it's going to be blocked. It's going to be bounced around in the end zone, recovered for a touchdown.
Let's see who gets it. They're going to overload this left-hand side.
So Luke Roach, number 16, is the one who recovers it. And we'll see who got their hand on it here as we take a look at the replay.
Right here and right here, they are almost going to take it off the left or the right foot of the punter. Tremendous. Look at that. Comes right off of it.
So the first two there were Gavin Baxter, number 4. We saw Leighton Blankmeyer, number 67. And then again, Groach is able to grab that. Now Veroff on, he'll attempt the extra point, which is no good, but the damage is done. So Columbus Grove will score on the blocked punt, 27-7. Bulldogs well in front late in this 3rd quarter, and we'll take a timeout here in WOSN.
All right, Randy, let's take another look at this. A punt block for a big touchdown by Columbus Grove. So they overload the side, so it tells Patrick Henry, we got to slide our protection this way, and it's going to allow this A-gap to come free by Baxter. Now, he's just a freshman. He's going to be the one that actually blocks it. Excellent job of fighting through the inside gap by Baxter for the touchdown. Look at that. Takes it right off the foot of the punter. Takes a lot of courage to get hit by a punt. A freshman with a big play for Columbus Grove.
And he knew it, too. So a special team score to go along with what they've done on offense here and the 5 turnovers on defense. It's 27-7 squib kick. This one will be fielded as Patrick Henry has to go down to a knee to get that one. They had some trouble with that one coming through as Grant Schwab will just go down to a knee, make sure PH gets the football.
Now, I'm sure Schwab was aware that he had a little bit of blocking in front of him, probably got about 5 yards, but after a night where you've turned the ball over a great deal like Patrick Henry, who can blame him for being sure-handed?
Patriots have to start this one at their own 23. As good news is we do see Lincoln Krieger make his way back out onto the field. Had to come off like he was dealing with some cramping. Looking to quickly fire this one. Pass is going to be caught as he comes to the near side for Kiefer Holloway.
Look at Basinger, the outside linebacker, going to throw a hitch to the uncovered slot. That's okay. We'll trade 5 yards for a big thump Andy Cole's got his dogs absolutely hungry on the defensive side.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 5 coming up for the Patriots here. Krieger's got 2 receivers to that far side, going with Grant Smith. Smith will get near the 30-yard line.
So tough to run a gap against this Bulldog defense. You saw Mays get in the backfield again, almost had a tackle for loss.
3rd and 5 for the Patriots.
And then if you do get by, watch out, number 11 right behind to fill it up. This is a defense inside that is really good. Landon Houston will fill it up. There's Peyton, our camera guy. He's smiling. He's a happy guy.
Pickup of a yard. It's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So it'll be 3rd down coming up and the 4th quarter when we return. It's 27-7 here as we begin the 4th quarter. There is a man behind that camera somewhere, we assure you. It's Curtis and all 9 of his fingers.
There's our favorite cameraman, RoboCam. Always does a great job.
Never gives us any flack. He's the only camera op that didn't make fun of Miles for the trip and fall incident. Krieger looking to throw, is trying to set something up in the middle. And nice reception there, Trent Johnson. And Johnson's going to have himself a Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping 1st down.
I credit Brady Bassinger. He could absolutely light up Johnson as Johnson comes across the field on the drag. You see number 7, Bassinger, dropping into coverage. But you know the defenseless receiver rule? Right there, if he saws him in half, he's going to get flagged for it. Unfortunately, kind of bounces off and gets positive yardage.
Johnson is being looked at by the training staff, so did need a little help. Now Rudder on the ground to get the call here.
If you're Patrick Henry and you're Bill Inselman, head football coach, you've seen a million football games, you are now saying to yourself, how many possessions are we going to have the rest of this game, right? We're down 3 scores. Almost got a score on every possession from here. You're guaranteed probably 3, maybe 4. Your defense is going to have to come up with a quick turnover as well.
So no gain on 1st down is going to bring up 2nd and 10. Krieger looking to throw again, going for the home run ball.
Got him.
And his defender slip pass is going to be caught. And there's the big play the Patriots have been looking for, getting it out to Reed Krieger.
Yeah, Reed Krieger just runs a straight vertical, something that this Patrick Henry offense has done several times in this game. Columbus Grove's defensive secondary, the corners have been up to the task all game long. This time, he's just going to run right by. Cover 2 look, corner gets caught looking and slips. Easy pitch and catch. I thought it was going to go all the way, but a little bit of a stumble by Krieger stops him from scoring.
Big play gets him down to the 9-yard line. So 1st and goal on the Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping 1st down. Smith trying to go to the left side, might have gotten about a yard.
If you're Patrick Henry, don't want to take a lot of time to score this touchdown. Score as quickly as possible, especially if you can keep it around 8-9 minutes. 2 scores is a doable thing with that much time left on the clock.
So say no gain on the play, 2nd and goal from the 9. So our pass play went for 48 yards. Patrick Henry's biggest offensive play of the night. Now Rudder trying to find somewhere. He'll get minimal gain there.
The problem with not getting anything on the run game is it allows the clock to still tick, 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 tick. You're going nowhere, but yet wasting valuable time for no yardage.
Might have gotten a yard there, so we'll say 3rd and goal now from the 8. Patrick Henry trying to get the proper personnel in.
A rare 2-back set by Patrick Henry.
Krieger in that shotgun. Looking to throw again, has this one underneath. That one is going to be caught. It's Johnson, and he's going to be in for the touchdown.
A guy that caught the drag a couple plays earlier had to come off to get looked at. A good thing for Patrick Henry, who's healthy enough to run across the field again. Big touchdown, Patrick Henry. And watch Johnson. He started on the left-hand side. He's going to find his way between the linebackers and the safeties. Nice job running that route to open spot. Better throw by Krieger. Second big throw of the night for a touchdown by Lincoln Krieger.
Krieger now on to attempt the extra point. Patrick Henry still hanging around. Also helped out by that missed extra point as well. Extra point kick on the way, and that one's going to be no good.
Wow.
It does stay at least a two-possession game.
The extra point
So 27-13 that lead for Columbus Grove. They'll get the football when we return. Well, 27-13 now. Patrick Henry gets a little bit closer as they put together the scoring drive. Trent Johnson hauls in the 8-yard scoring pass. Krieger now do the kicking.
Columbus Grove ready for it.
Do see a bit of a flubber, good onside kick, but one of the better handsmen for Columbus Grove able to snag that one.
Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 guys up here, one guy back deep. You're expecting onside kick. Columbus Grove was absolutely ready for it, and the best thing about it is it goes to Barraza.
It's a short field to work with for Grove, up to 2 scores here with 9:13 to play on our Hawker Drywall scoreboard. They'll have it from their own 49.
Well, Bill Inselman thinking that we're going to need to steal possession at some point in time. Let's see if we can get it with an onside kick, but credit Columbus Grove ready for that.
So Brazos had to play quarterback here the second half of this one in the shotgun. As a man in motion, they'll give it to him, and is Baxter. Baxter will be taken down as Lincoln Krieger does a nice job with the open field tackle.
Yeah, Lincoln Krieger is going to fly up from the safety spot again. They have not blocked number 2 all night long. He has been coming up free and, more importantly, making the tackle.
Loss of a yard on that play is going to bring up a 2nd and 11 back at the 48-yard line. Columbus Grove in no hurry. They want nothing more than to let this final 8:45 run off the clock. Barraza trying to get a couple members of the PH line to jump. Play clock rolls inside to 10. It's the low snap, looks to run, and he's going to be bottled up and has nowhere to go.
Now, Patrick Henry has the advantage knowing that they're going to run Barraza out of a direct snap. Predominant amount of time moving forward, so they're just going to stack the box. When you kind of get an idea of what the team's going to do, you play a little bit faster.
So 3rd and 12 following back-to-back 1-yard losses.
Columbus Grove doing a really good job of milking the clock, Randy. Already inside 10 seconds on the play clock.
Barraza gets that snap, looking to go. Now he will fire the football. Has a man open in the middle of the field as Grant Eversole is going to come up with a huge catch.
Oh, this is absolutely amazing. It's going to be an RPO look, but his offensive linemen don't go upfield. Barraza just says, "Get off me, dude. I got a big play to make." Throws a laser. Eversole, great catch. Tremendous play for Columbus Grove.
23 yards and what might be the biggest Dale's Concrete and Decorative Stamping first down Columbus Grove has gotten tonight.
That was a silly play, wasn't it?
That was backyard football at its finest. Come on, man, I had you wrapped up. Why don't you just go down? And a fresh set of downs now at the Patrick Henry 30. Now Barraza, yards a little bit harder to come by in this second half, but he'll get a few there.
Takes it to the Patriots' 25-yard line.
That throw by Barraza and the catch by Eversole, that might be the moment when they go back and say, well, how were we able to hold off Patrick Henry? That big 3rd down conversion, absolutely huge for Columbus Grove.
The run of 5 there sets up 2nd and 5 from the 25. Patrick Henry had everything going their way. It looked like they were going to get the 4th down, maybe get the football back. Chance still down 2 scores, keeping hope alive. And instead, it's the huge completion as they'll give again, trying to get the sweep. That one snuffed out well as Eversole has nowhere to go.
Jaden Punches, we highlighted him in the pregame. 6'4", 188 pounds. He's done a great job. They flip him to the wide side of the field a lot of times, the strong side. He had a great play in the first half, sealing the edge, comes up for another big play for Patrick Henry with a tackle for loss.
Yeah, loss of 2 now means it's 3rd and 7 back at the 27-yard line. Also, you got to keep in mind the leg of Verhoff. Columbus Grove trying to stay in field goal range, make this a 3-possession game. Well, Barraza has to roll out, and he's going to be met by a couple of white jerseys there.
Well, whoever number 52 is, we don't have on the roster for Patrick Henry. Great job by him chasing down Barraza, getting him to the ground.
And so it looks like Patrick Henry will use a timeout here with 5:31 left to go in our Hawker Drywall scoreboard.
Yeah, smart play calling the timeout right here, because had they not, it would have taken the clock on the next snap to about 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. So Bill Inseman electing on a 4th down play to be ready defensively and save his team a minute.
So from here, a field goal would be roughly 43-ish yards. Also, should mention, it would make it 30-13. I guess that would be 3. I was trying to do the math. I thought it was 16.
You know,
push it to 17 points.
I'm wondering, do you kick the field goal? Remember that the operation wasn't great before half. High snap, low kick. You don't want to get it blocked, right? I think they're going to stay with the regular offense.
Looks like that offense stays on the field here for what would be 4th and 6.
Could end the game right here if they pick it up.
Barraza sends a man in motion. They'll fake to him now. We get a penalty flag coming in. We have just too much movement up front by Columbus Grove. It looks like we did.
We have had a lot of unforced errors by both teams with the illegal procedure here tonight. Going to be some long talks during film tomorrow morning.
One of those things you usually, gradually, it's kind of get cleaned up as the season goes on, but 3rd week of the season, still trying to work out a few things.
The disturbing thing, too, out of timeouts.
Yeah. So that will back up Columbus Grove now 4th and 11. Barraza looks to throw the entire way. He's going to fire this one towards the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. Nice play defensively. Cal Schrader got peeled away from his receiver, trying to flag that one down.
If he throws it inside a little bit more where posts should be thrown, that's a touchdown for Columbus Grove as he is working one-on-one. Tough to say anything negative about Barraza, though, right? It's not like he's throwing the ball a great deal. He's been absolutely fantastic. That one just got away.
Well, that is a loss on downs, and now Patrick Henry will take over at their own 31. 5:23 left to go in our Hawker Drywall and Plastering scoreboard. Visit us, hawkerdrywall.com, to see how we can help you. And this one is going to be whistled dead before it starts. Some movement.
Columbus Grove's going to start to mix in coverage. Now, cover 4 means the corner's going to drop, the safety's going to drop, the safety's going to drop, and then the other corner's going to drop, and they're going to keep everything in front. You'll watch the corner, he'll backpedal, they'll tell you that it's going to be cover 4 look.
So this will back Patrick Henry up now to a 1st and 15 back at their own 26-yard line.
You're going to see a lot of cover 4 moving forward because Columbus Grove wants to keep all the receivers of Patrick Henry in front.
Krieger looking, rolls to the near side by us, throws this one. Pass is going to be caught out to about the 30-yard line.
And Gavin Barraza again on the coverage. He's been impressive as a cover corner for Columbus Grove tonight.
So this will be spotted, looks like back in the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd and about 10 from the 31. Krieger looking to throw once again, gets rid of this one, gets it underneath. As Rudder will come up with that one. He's still shy of the 1st down. Like you said, Columbus Grove was more than happy to let Patrick Henry get in front of him. It looks like we do have
Timeout on the
another
field.
man down for Columbus Grove.
And Brady Basinger, number 7, who's been absolutely fantastic here tonight on the defensive end. He is down on the ground, working those lower halves. The Jordan Nike cleats are very popular here at Columbus Grove, as he's wearing these as well. Looks like a cramp.
So while they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout here on WOSN. It's third down coming up here.
3rd and 7 for the Patriots.
The clock starts up again after the injury, and the officials wind it. So Patrick Henry letting some ticks of the clock go off it.
Low snap, and Krieger had to drop to a knee to retrieve it, and when he did, he's going to be marked down right
Let's
there.
hear it, Bulldog country.
Let's see if the knee actually hits.
I just
Drops
lost it.
Make
Yep.
some noise.
Drops the handle on it. Right knee goes down.
From their
Good call
own
by the officials.
28-yard line.
So loss of 6 back to the 29, and it's going to be 4th and long, and Patrick Henry has no other option but to go for it.
Now it looks like Columbus Grove's going to drop 7. Nope, they're going to bring Houston, it looks, on a blitz.
Krieger airs this one out for the sideline. It's going to be incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Krieger trying to hold on to it, manage the sideline, unable to come away with
Yeah,
it.
how about Barraza yet again? That's a name that is going to haunt Patrick Henry, not just on offense, but on defense as well. Gavin Barraza up to the challenge yet again.
So this will give the ball over to Columbus Grove. They'll have it with 3.5 minutes to go. And it'll be another short field as Columbus Grove will have it at the Patrick Henry 29. Trying to run out this victory. Barraza once again lines up at quarterback. Has an H-back lined up to the right side, 3 receivers to the near side. He'll run that way. Cuts back up middle of the field, is able to get out of the first would-be tackler, and he'll get near the 20-yard line as we see a man down, it looks like now, for Patrick Henry.
Timeout on the field.
As they're going to mark this
Right for the Patriots.
about the 21 or 22-yard line. Let's see, trying to work out a cramp here for Patrick Henry. So while they take a look and try to work out the cramp, let's take a timeout. They see the Patrick Henry player needing a little bit of help to walk towards the sideline. That might be more than just a cramp, unable to put any weight on that leg there.
3 for the Bulldogs on the Patriots 22-yard line.
Come back to action here. Columbus Grove will have 2nd and 3 from the Patrick Henry 22. As they look at that play clock, it's just beginning to wind here. So this snap won't have to come until there's nearly about 2:45 on the clock. Barraza looks right at that play clock. Snap comes with about 4. Trying to get to the outside, turns the corner, keeps it upfield, and he is going to get near the goal line. And he'll at least have himself a Dale's Concrete Decorative Stamping first down.
Where he's tackled by Holloway. Makes it 1st and goal for the Bulldogs.
We'll get him back down at the 6, so he'll pick up 16, and it's a 1st and goal with 2.5 minutes to go. Trying to get what would be
On your feet, Columbus
a
Grove.
touchdown
Let's
to put
hear
it
for the
away.
Bulldogs. 1st and goal.
Looking directly at that play clock right in front of him in the back of the end zone. Barraza goes to that left side once again, trying to cut up field.
Barraza
Brought
takes it
down
inside
shy of the goal
5.
line, but it does manage to get inside the 5. As we see, I believe Grant Schwab, number 12 for Patrick Henry, trying to limp towards his sideline. So Braza gets halfway there. Gain of 3 on the run. 2nd and goal now from the 3-yard line. And that is the more important clock for Columbus Grove in this drive, taking a look at that play clock.
2nd goal from the 3-yard line.
Braza straight ahead. And the players all signaling, but the officials saying he's going to come up short. So we'll call it 3rd and goal from right around the 1, maybe just inside the 1-yard line. Take a look at Braza trying to find what lane to go through. Now here comes 3rd and goal. Columbus Grove will have to snap the ball one more time. Here's Barraza looking, lurching, and we get a penalty flag coming in here.
Penalty on the field.
So Columbus Grove guilty of the penalty, so that does back them up
Ball
to the
start
6.
on Columbus Grove makes it 3rd and goal from the 6.
Reset this here now. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line.
Third and goal for the Bulldogs from the Patriots 6-yard
The
line.
Bulldogs trying to get lined up here. Let this run. It looks like they will take a knee and then have to run one more play.
To the Bulldogs.
So that will let the final 10 seconds run off. It's going to be 4th down, but it's not really going to matter as the lights are going to go off for one more display, and our final score from Clymer Stadium will see Columbus Grove improve to 3-0 as they get a hard-fought 27-13 win over Patrick Henry. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll head down to the field. Miles Holliday is going to talk to our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner when we return. Big win for Columbus Grove tonight as they defeat Patrick Henry 27-13, so the Bulldogs will improve to 3-0. Patrick Henry will lose for the first time this season to fall at 2-1. As we head down to the field, Miles Holliday is with our Stolly Insurance Hustle Award winner.
Trent, a really big win for you guys. Now moved to 3-0. You guys have all the momentum in the world. You guys are off to a great start. How are you guys able to get this one? This was another tough football team you had to beat in Patrick Henry.
Oh, yeah. We knew they were going to come out tough, especially after last year. Thanks, Coach. After last year, they came out and beat us at halftime 35-7, and that kind of put a little, that one hurt a little bit. So, we came out and did the same thing going into halftime. And, Coach talked about in an interview, a couple interviews, talking about how last year we started off not so hot. So this year we're trying to start off hot, and we're starting off hot. So I hope we can keep the ball rolling.
Well, one of the things that you guys had to deal with was a really good Patrick Henry offense, but your defense was outstanding. Mays got a great interception right here. Barraza with his coverage ability, talk a little bit about how good this defense is.
Our defense has been killing it lately in the past 3 games. Last game they killed it too, and I just think that they're going to keep doing their jobs. It's always good to cheer on my teammates. I'm not on defense, but I'm going to have their backs all the way. Little brother's over here at corner. That's something I like to see a lot, and we're just going to keep the ball rolling.
Are you the better of the 2 athletes?
I would say I'm more athletic, but he's definitely got me with the smarts and stuff. He can do his job better, I think.
He's got you with the smarts.
I got his back.
I love that. All right, now second half, you had to come in and play quarterback. Best left the game with what looked like an ankle injury. How tough was it to navigate an offense? You weren't really ready to play quarterback, but yet your offensive line, great job of stepping up when everybody knew you were running the ball.
Thank you. I just had I see the offense every day. I see how Best runs it. He does a great job running it. And I just, I was talking to him on the sideline, what do I do here? What do I do here? And he was just telling me, just do your thing. And, we're going to ride on you. And they got my back. So, Yeah, I mean, it was different coming in playing quarterback at halftime. You know, unfortunately, Best got hurt, but, you know, I just had to, at the end of the day, we just had to do our job and replace the next.
Well, congratulations. Keep this train rolling, man. Columbus Grove, you guys are some dudes, man. Back up to you, Randy.
Yeah, big win for Columbus Grove again. Trenton Barraza, our Style Insurance Hustle Award winner for the effort tonight. Like Miles said, had to come in, play quarterback in the second half. What can you say about a Columbus Grove defense? Forced 5 Patrick Henry turnovers on the night. So 27-13 again, the final. I want to thank everyone for making our night here at Clymer Stadium possible. Starts with our director-producer, Ken Rieker. I want to thank Curtis and Peyton for all the work they've done on the cameras tonight. And, of course, the great staff here at Columbus Grove each and every time our WOSN crew comes. It's a fantastic night. So Columbus Grove finishes off the non-conference portion of their schedule undefeated as Northwest Conference play and really conference play for just about everyone around the area will begin next week. So 27-13 again is that final. So for my partner Miles Holliday and our entire WOSN crew, I'm Randy Roberts. Thanks for watching, everyone.